The Lunar New Year event has gone live, and with it comes a Lucky Wishes timed research, so let's dive into it. For starters, we have to catch 5 Pokemon. I've already done the middle one, which is to spin 3 stops or gyms. And the last one is to power up a Pokemon 5 times. So page 1's pretty easy. Let's finish it real quickly. And just like that, page 1 is done. Let's claim our rewards of 15 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and of course 2 Silver Pineapple Berries. And the final rewards are gonna give us 500 Stardust, we're gonna get ourselves a Lucky Egg, which is pretty great, and of course 500 XP. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to choose our path. We can either have half-hatch distance, which is pretty great, especially if you want to do the 7-kilometer eggs. There is Riolu in them and the Darumaka's, which are boosted, so that's kind of fun. There's also collecting Stardust, which gives you 2 times Stardust per catch, which is pretty great in this event. But the one I'm going to be choosing is using the Daily Incense because it will give us 30 minutes of it instead of 15. Now, this doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to see a Galarian bird, but it's giving me double the opportunity, and usually I see 25 to 27 spawns, so that's going to go up to probably 50. And I really want to get that Moltres, and I want to get extras so I can give them to my friends, so I'm going to go with this one. We're going to confirm this, and now we have 30-minute Daily Incenses, which is pretty awesome. And we're going to activate the Daily Incense pretty soon, but first, let's see what we have to do for page 2. We have to catch 10 Pokemon, catch 25 Pokemon, catch 8 different species of Pokemon, use the Daily Adventure Incense to help catch 15 Pokemon, and send 25 gifts to friends. And every single one of these comes with an encounter, which is pretty exciting, so I'm thinking let's complete as much of this as possible before we get to the Daily Incense, but obviously we're going to have to do the Daily Incense to complete one of them. And right here we have our first wild Unova Darumaka. They are apparently boosted in shiny rate, but this one sadly isn't shiny. It's a really nice pink shiny, I like it a lot. But according to the event information, these things are shiny boosted. Whether or not they're the same shiny rate as probably the Galarian form, I would say maybe, but we don't fully know just yet. But I would say it's probably perma boosted right now, so like 1 to 64. We're getting really close to using that Daily Incense, but first I've got 3 of these 12-kilometer eggs. Maybe we'll get lucky with them. I usually just do it in the extra slots. So number 1 is going to be, oh, that could have been shiny. I would like that to be a hundo actually, so hopefully that's a hundo. Number 2 is a Pancham, and here's the final egg. It's a Pawniard. Man, I wish that was shiny. Now let's check some IVs. I already know this one's not amazing, this one's not much better, and this one at least has 15 attack. We're about to pop the Daily Incense, but first I did get one of these catch 25 quests. That'll either give you the Unovan or Galarian Darumaka, both with a shiny boost, so let's see what happens. This one is the Galarian that isn't shiny, sadly. And I know for a fact now that you want to get yourself a 618, that is a hundo. And now it's finally time to pop this 30-minute Daily Incense, though this one says it'll move for 15 minutes. Let me reset the game. The game has now been reset. Let's see what the daily says. 30 minutes, perfect. All right, I'm so glad. I was a little worried that it was gonna be like bugged and I was gonna be stuck with 15 for today. But let's just pop it now, see what happens. I will hopefully be able to have no stops coming up for the next 30 minutes, but we'll see. To be honest with you, this isn't the best place to do it. I have better spots, but I kind of want to just do it here. But our first spawn's gonna be Burmy. Interesting. I'm not gonna show you every spawn, but since I forgot to mention that, here is a Spearow. Cool. Yeah, anything really cool, like big highlights, we'll show those off. Sneasel has a boosted rate, but sadly it's not shiny. It's about a 1 in 64. It's a perma boost. Onyx has a boosted rate as well, but this one isn't shiny either, sadly. Okay, this is a rare one. Check it out. We got a Rockruff. Oh, sadly not shiny. Also perma boosted, but we never get to see these in the wild. These are almost exclusively in raids, so it's so cool to see this. Well, this is definitely a rarer spawn for sure. We got an Armaldo. Too bad these can't be shiny in the wild. That'd be so cool. And we got ourselves a Lampent. That's kind of fun. Found another Onyx. Also, whoa, apparently this one's huge. Oh, that's really cool. Man, I wish that was shiny. That would have been amazing. We're getting pretty close to the end, but we got a third Onyx, which also isn't shiny, sadly. Would have been nice to get a shiny on this thing, but we still have like 2.5 minutes, so it could happen. We only got 20 seconds left about, and our last spawn's gonna be a Magikarp that isn't shiny. 30 whole minutes, and sadly not a single Galarian bird, but we did get a few rare-ish spawns, so that's kind of fun. Now that the Magikarp is down, we should see our thing really soon. Oh, actually, no, we had a second left. And there we go. We saw 49 Pokemon. Now, I know for a fact that would have been in the 50s, but unfortunately I had some 7-kilometer eggs come up, so I had to stop for like a split second. So we probably missed 2 or 3 spawns by doing that, but whatever, it is what it is. And as you can see, there was some decently rare stuff in there, but a lot of the event Pokemon are in there too. And just because it's here and you guys like to see it, there's our Heracross. Sadly, it wasn't pink. Found 2 more of those Darumaka quests. We'll see what happens. I think they're 50% Galarian, 50% Unovan. I was about to say 50% Darumaka. No, they're 100% Darumaka. 50% Galarian, 50% Unovan. Anyways, this one isn't shiny and nor is it a hundo. And the other one is going to be a Galarian one that isn't shiny and isn't a hundo. We're almost done with page 2. We just have to send 5 more gifts to friends and then we can claim everything, but that's gonna take an eternity. So I'm thinking, let's get some happy hour sushi because from 4 to 6 p.m., sushi is like half the price and I'm kinda hungry. So let's get some sushi and send those gifts. that sushi was delicious, and believe it or not, all of that was just 15 bucks. Pretty down with that. And also I completed everything we needed to complete, so let's claim these rewards, see what we get. Number one's gonna be a Bunnelby, big shocker there. I did run into an extra small one of these earlier, which is really cool. I like that they've added the extra small and extra large, or should I say XXS and XXL versions. I just think that's really cool. I really want to get a shiny of an XXS or XXL Pokemon, because currently I have 0, but I think during Community Day that's probably gonna change. Encounter number 2 is going to be a Magikarp. Cool. 104 is not good though. 117 is a possible hundo, but if you get a 117, it could also be a 98. Hopefully you can't hear it, but if you hear a slight hiss in the air, that's because somebody's private jet's about to take off. I'm next to some private airport. But anyways, number 3 is going to be a Combuskin. Interesting. Not the most exciting thing, but actually would say it's pretty decent in terms of getting XL candy, because Combuskin will give you a guaranteed one, and you want that for Mega Blaziken. It's currently almost number 1 fire type. There's some debate as to whether Charizard Y or Mega Blaziken is better, but at the moment, Blaziken has a good running for it. And this one, what are you? You're gonna be a Galarian Darumaka. Sadly not shiny, an 18 off the hundo, but still cool to get it. It's been a while since I've gotten a shiny Galarian Darumaka though, so hopefully we can pick one of those up soon. And here's the last one. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get an Azumarill. Oh, that's interesting. I really wish that these could be shiny, because like imagine getting like a big golden Azumarill from a research reward or even from a raid. That'd be so awesome. And here comes the final rewards. We're gonna get 10 golden raspberries. That's kind of cool. 25 Ultra Balls, which is also pretty amazing, and an encounter with something. It's going to be a not Galarian, man, Unovan Darumaka, and this is a 590. Not the best one, unfortunately. Again, 618. It's the exact same CP for both the Galarian and the Unovan form. This one wants to put up a fight, apparently. I have seen quite a few of these today, and by quite a few, I mean I probably maybe have seen close to 10, so not quite a few as in a lot. But I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about not seeing any, so perhaps I'm just getting lucky, or maybe they heard all the complaints and started kicking up their spawns, who knows. But now that we're done with page 2, that was it. All we got left is this PvP thing that's gonna take me forever because I just don't really PvP much right now. And spawn-wise, we've got a lot of rabbits. I've checked literally everything in this cluster, not a single one of these for shiny, but actually I do have this right here. I got another catch 25. Let's see what happens. What are you gonna be? Another Galarian, 600 again. Wow, really? That's kind of funny how that worked out. But anyways, hopefully we can find more of those, but they are kind of rare. And we finally found our first shiny of the event, a 656 shiny Baneri. Hopefully it has good IVs. Unfortunately, it wasn't extra large or extra small. I literally just got an extra large Magikarp and an extra small Slugma. So it figures that we get this basic, but I'm fine with it because the shiny's a shiny. I'll never be upset about getting a shiny. But let's see what the IVs are like on this thing. It's, oh, wow. Maybe PvP in the future? I know that they let Megas in occasionally, so maybe this would be good. Smash the subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and also let me know in the comments down below, which of the 3 paths did you choose? Did you choose the 2 times Stardust? Did you choose the half-hatch distance? Or did you choose the 2 times duration for your daily instances? I'd love to know in the comments down below. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest you check out this video right over here. But with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one.